They attack, hijack, mug, and terrorize. They are the gangs of Nairobi City, terrorizing residents back, left, and the center. Join the CSTV in unmasking them raw and real. Nairobi City, the green city under the sun. However, beyond this beauty, strategic location, and hard-working individuals lies a group of gangs that terrorizes the residents back, left, and the center. The CSTV has over the last couple of months done its research on the sociology and the histories of at least 15 gangs in the city. These include, but are not limited to, Mungiki, Jeshi la Embakasi, Gasa, and many more. Our research indicates that each of the gangs in the city has its area of operation and that their numbers have been growing day in, day out. For example, in 2022, the country had 18 gangs. However, by 2010, the number had increased to 33 gangs in the country. This led to the enactment of the Prevention of Organized Crime Act with the sole aim of curtailing and preventing further emergency of any gang in the country and preventing any form of violence that is organized from any gang or terror group. However, did the Prevention of Organized Crime Act prevent the skyrocketing number of gangs in the country? Our field work shows that actually the Prevention of Organized Crime Act never did anything, because as at 2019, the number of gangs in the country had increased from 33 to 326. Where is the problem? Is it ineffective policies? Is it lack of implementation? We chose to leave these questions here and come back to them later, but we went back to our statistics. Our fieldwork indicates that the number of these gangs and the degree of their activities is highly felt during electioneering period. This include 2007, 2013, and 2017 1 and 2017 2. The question is, will this be the same scenario in 2022? Which way, Kenya? We also chose to leave this one here and left our dear Kenyan citizens with the message that security begins with you. Be safe wherever you are. We went back again to our statistics, this time round trying to find out how many gangs we have not explored. Out of the 326 gangs in the country, the CSTV had only explored 15, and therefore 311 gangs remained unresearched. In this series, we bring to you 10 gangs in Nairobi and its environments and their ways and areas of operation. Our first assignment leads us to Nyuki Gang. The Nyuki Gang operates in Kibiru, Soko Mchinga, and Gitanga Road. Magengi Gang reigns supreme in Korogosho, while Kabido operates in Kangemi. Baghdad Boys Gang operates in Ruaraka and Matare, while Usiku Sako has set its camp in Tashia and Mkurukwanchenga. Apana Tambua Gang reigns supreme in Machenko. We also established that Machenko Hapas stuck Kujua Gang. Maringo area Hapas Kamchesh, while Raira Village is a home to Taliban. Takataka Gang operates in Simaman. An examination of all these 10 gangs revealed a number of characteristics. Majority of them operate in Nairobi's slum areas, mostly areas marked with poverty, hardships, and sometimes lack of enough security and lack of enough infrastructure for penetration. Averagely, these gangs consist of about 30 members, both male and female, mostly aged 14 to 26 years old. It was not by surprise that our team established that some gangs are composed of high school and grade 7 and grade 8 students. These young men and women have specialized in mugging, car hijacking, shoplifting, prostitution, and rape. Majority of their targets, especially within the slum areas, include Mama Mboga, M-Pesa kiosks, and lonely workers. The major weapons they use include knives, axes, and clubs. However, some confess to have attacked and killed police officers to steal gangs for attacks in the city. Such attack on the police officers have always led to police security operations within these slums, majority which end up rendering some of the youth's death. This then begins a series of conflict between the slum dwellers, the slum youth, and the police. According to the slum dwellers, the police officers are targeting their innocent children, killing innocent people who have not even engaged in any form of crime. The youths in the slum confessing that they do not trust police officers at all. However, on the side of the police, they also claim that the youths in these slums are terrorizing not only the residents but also placing the country at a security jeopardy. Human rights coming in to call for human rights abuses during these operations. A good example being during the Usalama Watch. Then this raises a question: which way Kenya? How are we going to handle this situation that involves the human rights at one particular hand, the police department, and the citizenry in the slum areas? The CSTV says perhaps a consortium that brings together all these individuals to have an honest conversation about the lives of these young people and the impacts of gangs in this particular country could solve this problem. We hope this happens soon. Otherwise, from us to you, it is a call that 2022 elections are approaching. Kindly go and vote, and remember, your neighbor remains your neighbor today, even after the elections. Keep watch, keep safe. Security begins with you. Signing out, the CSTV. Have it raw and real.